Yeah, you called. My credit card's in trouble. I just got a message that there's something wrong with my credit card. It's the same fucker. It's the same fucker. He just hung up on me. Oh, he knew it was going to. You want to suck my dick? All right, so that's too funny. So, um, forestry management, such an important thing, and that's one of the first things I do. It's kind of cool. I'm getting to a point now where I'm about full. I will be actually full in the amount of sprouts um, that I'm planting. Always plant. You always want to plant your biggest trees first. So since my biggest trees are pines, pines are always going down. So what that means is you're going to be staging your pines. So these are old hazelnuts. I don't need them. They'll give me about 4 or 5 billets out of it, which is great for making charcoal. But apart from that, we don't eat nuts. We passed the nut stage. The other thing is I always like to keep a lot of young trees because in case the trolls come visit the island, a bunch of pirates, a bunch of bandits, um, I have lots of trees to kite them around in, and that will, confuse them. So here I am. People hate fighting in trees, especially small trees. And you notice I've got a fishing pole on my back. That's my favorite weapon. So I can lift this. I got to cut these out right now. I'm just going to move these over here. So as you can see, I'm creating a path where I keep going around and around and around. There's an apple tree. Some of these apple trees. And these are going to just be stacked for cutting at a later time for the kilns. So this right here, since I'm here, got a nice rip in the space and time continuum there. This is actually for leveling up smelting and for doing our ore. Until you get your smelting and your ore up to where it needs to be, it's kind of pointless to use a bloomery because you're just going to burn that sucker out, and they're expensive. So actually that one's down. Where's the other one? Here it is. Lift object on there. Yeah, if you do get these credit card, they're calling you saying there's a problem with your credit card, and to give us a call. Troll them credit card motherfuckers. I guess people are maybe trolling them because they they got me much quicker. First time they didn't let me go all the way through their spiel. But these are low down Indian, Pakistani, who knows? They're definitely Indian or Pakistani. Khan, someone's hired them. They're just doing their job. I can't be mad at them because they're just doing their job. This guy here is a good one. See, as I get these fully grown trees, you want to cut them down, stack them up, plant a new one. So you always have trees coming into bloom, and eventually you'll have more trees than you can deal with, and that's a good thing. So plant this, plant what I have. I guess I'll plant another. Let's plant a sprucey woosey. Lots of spruces, as you can see. Actually, my forestry is nearly. Wow, my forestry is now at a 68, getting close to 70. When it goes to 70, I'll go and get whole some more trees, like a 70 level pine, 70 level spruces, 70 level birches, and 70 level maples. I'll be good. Got another coop to go up. I'm actually putting a barn right here. It's going to be a barn right in this square right here. This stuff that needs to be built. This is kind of a little clever little thing you can do. You notice this has been watered and it's on thing. This is a 100 tile for getting fiber. If I right click on that, inspect 100 tile. Under here, actually, these are 200 tile stones, right? Inspect under there. You can actually access them. 100 tile. So when you lay out your kitchen and stuff, make sure always, actually I forgot to do it on this kitchen, but I should have put down that clay should be stone and there should be stuff in here. Before, you can now get flint on everything if it's been watered. This you can't because it hasn't been watered. But when you water it, you release flint, which I think is bogus. They should have put it back. You need stone to get flint. But obviously a bunch of Care Bears were crying about it. And that's where they were left at. I can't remember if I gathered sprout off this guy. Yep, I got that one. So these are all going to pop. These are all staggered. This can go down. Cut this down. They're actually kind of cool for fighting, you know. The apple trees there, that will help out. Get a spruce in. As you can see, I gotta get more soil. All this is going to be trees. All the path is tree farms on the island. So every road is actually, I don't believe in roads. They're going to be tree farms. And let's plant another spruce. Get these spruces down. 64, not bad. 53, 65. Little sprucey woosey. And then continue my little path around here. These are all popped. These were not. These were all small when I logged off. So these are kind of a next generation tree. So part of your work as a forester is continually. It's not putting down 500 trees at once. That's kind of silly, right? Unless you're in a huge guild. You're never going to go through 500 trees. What you want to do is just slowly put them down. You got to get up there. Open up this. This is what's known as Earth Gate. Oops. Okay, I guess that has to be point 2. All right. This must be forest soil. I will plant. Thing is if I plant here, I may not be able to open this earth gate. Yeah, probably can't plant here. So I'm actually going to lower this here. I'll show you why. Because if I plant here, it's going to lock this tile. All right. So now I want to flatten this here. It means I'll pick up this. Okay. Had to move that soil back off. So boom, opened up. Earth gate's open. And the earth gate's open. I can come back here, flatten this one here, close the earth gate. I always keep half of it closed. Make it easy. Now I can put a tree here, right here. So one little secret putting soil is always want to put it out behind you, right there. And now I can plant. Let's plant a birch here. Not a birch, but sprucey woosey. They're beautiful trees. They're seen really far away. So okay. So now that this is open like this here, that needs to be fixed. Look at that tear in the earth time continuum. So one of the cool things, I can run up here and close this, and all of a sudden this whole section is locked off if people are attacking of an archer, right? They have to run all the way around to get up here, you're either going to have a horse to jump up on, then their horse becomes vulnerable. You can shoot it. Or you got to run all the way around there, all the way around here to get to here when I lock that off. Let me grab these trees here. This is why I came up here. These are all going to be popping soon. This is an island by itself, so I can always grab this bedding, right? There's supposed to be archery. That's actually supposed to be set up as a, what's that called? I'll leave this open. See if there's any 2s. Nope. So I need to get more forest soil. Nope. This is 2.0. So you'll notice it's 2.2. This will be forest soil. Sprucey. Then the problem here is this is out of zone, so they can cut these trees down and use them to get up on this zone here. So this is a problem. I'm not going to put any more here. Here's the troll. This is a cool little gate here, right? And then you turn around. Whoops. Right? And you fight them. The next person who comes through here is going to get trapped. So that's the way, like, I can fight off a bunch of people. You back up, and then just I can come out here. Shovels, but all this is locked off. See, all this is lower level. There's another gate here. There's another hop through gate. Missed it. It's easier to do it in third person, but I have it so it bounces you out, right? Oh, so close, but yet so far. 0.1, 0.2, 0.5. Trying to see. You really got to run. If you mess this up in PvP, there he goes. So these are all skills that you have to learn to jump through these gates and stuff. You know, one of my friends calls this Troll Island because the whole idea, here's another, this is ready for another house. So for a PvP character, we'll get up here, who's an active PvP character. Actually, not quite ready. Some of this may be a project to work on. It's got to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't work. This won't go here. Well, maybe no, it won't go there because of that there. Look at the walls. These are 4s actually. It says 2s, but they're actually 4s. It's a step, and then when you flatten up here, it pulls the pieces together. There are end of our island. That's going to be another, once we expand, that will all be in claim. So like in this here, talking about this real quick, I cannot expand, I can't expand this 0.2, this 0.1 I can't expand, right? So I actually can plant, that's the reason why I have it as a planting spot, right? The reason why is, you see that 0.1 is connecting to the corner, right? So the moment I put soil onto that 2.1, it's going to slide into that one there. It should be, that should be forest soil, but it's not. Oh, I guess not. It should be 0.2 is forest soil. What am I talking about? All right, so that's sprucey there. So, but I can expand this one here. This one can expand. That one can expand. Right? But for these to expand, that's got to be a 2. This has got to be a 2. So this one I can definitely bring up. And then all of this, I'm going to bring all this soil here and bring it over here and expand this out. So it'll be a big rear platform here. And then there's going to be walls on here. There's actually another layer of walls. So that's why this point 1 is going to expand over, right, to that point 2, and it's going to go there. Well, get to there, I guess. When that house is moved, that's a house someone's building. All these are temporary housing. Okay, so I've made my whole route. I've picked all the trees. Oh, I haven't picked the monument trees. Last ones. I should have started with those because I log in with those monument trees. Now, ideally, what I'm going to actually all these are I'm going to cut down and just have hardwoods in here. The reason why is there for all the trees in here is for hardwood billets to make arrows. Okay, so gather sprouts. You can notice on that side is hardwood. I have to put more forest soil down. I want to on this whole side is going to be forest soil. So these sprucey woosies are going to go. This is another earth gate, right? Right now it's locked because of that tile's flattened, but if I unflatten that, then I could open this rear earth. It makes great. I may actually put them on every corner so we can shoot out on every corner, have archers shooting out on every corner at people. Plus there will be walls up here, maybe with a drawbridge or something that will connect there so you can get up in here. So this is all, and then actually this is all going to go out further, and there's going to be a moat. So from that point 1, the next 2 tiles over is actually going to be a moat all the way around this thing. So that's the most protective thing. Thanks for watching. My name is Horizon. I'm the middle daughter, the middle child. My parents were killed by Vinterskorn, and I'm actually my father is, which I don't know. I'm role playing that I don't know. Is unknown, but he's a noble of some kind. That's the reason why I have the word dragon. Dragon is the same thing as black in this universe, for my universe. So if you're a dragon, it means you're of royal blood, but you're kind of a bastard child. And she has 2 older sisters, or actually 1 younger sister, Pig, and 1 older sister, Sun Tzu. Now, the reason for painted faces is, is to kind of show her, the disgrace. The reason for the paw prints is the last man that has her, she allows them to basically tattoo her up, or woman. She's bi, so men or female, doesn't bother her. So that's kind of markings to say, I was the last one. And so it's kind of like a way to kind of show, like, hey, honor. She is basically the chair of the island right now. When she's on the island, she's the chairman of the council of 7. There isn't 7 members, but one day there will be. She had her younger sister, Pig, is chaotic neutral, and she's probably going to be red. Probably. she shoots first, then asks questions. She's very impulsive. She reacts. Horizon's a lot more kinder, gentler in a way. But she's lawful neutral, or neutral good. Maybe she's more neutral good than. And she went chaotic. She's at -6, so she's chaotic neutral right now. But she's usually neutral good. Her alignment. I used to say lawful neutral, but Sun Tzu's probably lawful neutral. Horizon's probably neutral good. Pig is chaotic neutral. If you're old D&D plans, I roleplay like I'm playing a Dungeons and Dragons game. These are NPCs, so I'm a GM role playing. I had this huge debate with some asshole, dumbass, trying to argue what role playing is, and like, oh, you're not role playing unless other people are role playing with you. It's a bunch of bullshit. I am role playing my characters, or I'm acting out my characters that they would behave as I would as a dungeon master would be acting out their characters in front of other folks. Whether those folks around you, if other people are playing with me and they're choosing not to role play, I don't care. I'm still role playing my character, right? So I am acting out their behaviors. They respond appropriately, and depending on who they are. So even if there's a lot of non-role playing. They go, oh, I don't role play. Stop trolling me. I'm not role playing. They don't get it, right? I still role play with them. I just think they're a little insane. My character, oh, this guy's insane. He's like, don't telling me not to be myself, right? So, and then they've got their half brother, which is Fat. Fat is actually the bastard son of a Vinterskorn pirate called Lerp. Lerp is actually Fat's father, and Lerp came over and raped their mother, and this happened in closed beta 3, and that's kind of where the story begins. They were on this island. It was Vinterskorn was on this island. Their mother was part of Vinterskorn, and then there was an event, and she was violently raped and impregnant with Fat, and then they left. They left for the mountain over there in her background. Vinterskorn has moved from this island up there, leaving the badly injured pregnant mother, right? Sunsu. Her daughter is called Susun, right? The daughter. So Sunsu was the mother, and the daughters then came later, because on the other side, a gentle, kindly king from that mountain came down when he heard about it and nursed her back to health, and ended up having 3 more children with her secretly, and he gave them the name Black, even though Pig rejects the name. So Pig Girl refuses to use her name Black, so she runs around as Pig Girl. She loves to play with pig iron. She's a smelter. She loves to do that sort of thing. And their older sister, Susun is the diplomat. The really intelligent one is up north, over in that direction, up in the negotiating and creating alliances and friendships for trade, because Freeport wishes to be a hub of trading, where all the goods flow through here and are distributed all around the world, and vice versa. So there's a little bit of a backstory for Freeport. And if you want to join Freeport, you can. Just let me know. Join our Steam page is your number one thing. We have a Steam page. I'll try to link it under here. This is an ongoing, unfolding story. I have no idea where the futures is going to go. Maybe we'll get zerged off by Vinterskorn. Maybe they'll come back and react their revenge. Maybe I'll get bored and quit playing the game. I'm right now in Florida taking care of my 92-year-old young dad who broke his arm. I actually live in Japan. I make documentaries. Maybe you see my documentaries on Smithsonian, Animal Planet, Discovery Channel, or Nat Geo. I also make videos on giant killer hornets. So these trolls that come here are nothing like what I'm used to. I mean, I fight real fucking trolls, insect trolls called killer hornets. You can look them up. You can see my webpage at hornethunter.com. My name is Mike Trout, creating a story and hoping to encourage others to come play Life is Feudal. It is kind of a sink or swim type game, but hopefully I'm creating a little oasis in the middle of the sink and swim where people can come and not worry about getting trolled. So I'm trying to turn 18 into a non-troll server, and where new players can come and I can work on this storyline. Thanks for watching.